Well, it looks like Ripple wants to uncover some things that were found on video and the SEC wants none of it. So in this video, I'm going to tell you what Ripple wants to uncover via subpoenas, what letter they sent to the judge, and what some of the analysis says about what the SEC is doing to delay this. And we're also going to talk about what the wealthy do when they lose hundreds of millions of dollars. So in this video, I'm going to tell you what Cathie Wood of Ark Invest just did. Because if you've done any trading or stock investing whatsoever, well, you might relate to this one. Also, the CFTC and the SEC are gearing up for a battle of cryptocurrency. So I'm going to tell you what was just released. The bill that has been worked on by Democrats and Republicans, some of the details are now starting to come out. So I'm going to tell you what exactly the CFTC wants to take control over and what is still up in the air. And there's definitely some big things still up in the air. Hey everyone, my name is Randy. Welcome back to the Late Night Grind. Right now on this channel, we're covering the Ripple versus the SEC case, as well as other cryptocurrency news, investment markets, and personal finance. So if any or all these topics interest you, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, join the Late Night Grind community, and of course make sure you hit that bell notification icon so YouTube will send you a notification when I release a new video. Also, if you do a couple things, smash the thumbs up button, watch the video all the way to the end, and check out my Patreon. There's a link in the description below. If you do that, I'd appreciate it. All right, guys, let's jump into it. So if you've ever done any stock investing or stock trading or crypto investing or crypto trading, you might relate to this story. Well, Cathie Wood of Ark Invest, who is extremely bullish on the cryptocurrency space, had invested hundreds, and I mean hundreds of millions of dollars into Coinbase when Coinbase went IPO. Now, Ark Invest bought at $400 per share, which is roughly what it had launched at during its IPO. But since then, it basically just tanked right along with the price of Bitcoin and the rest of the cryptocurrency market. So what did Cathie Wood do? Well, a couple of weeks ago, she announced a sell. She sold for $53 a share, which was nearly a 90% loss on her money, literally losing hundreds of millions of dollars. Now, as the average trader, the average investor can relate to that. It doesn't exactly feel good. But not only that, it gets worse, because since she sold, literally the bottom, the lowest that Coinbase has ever went, it's nearly doubled in price. Well, because of some news that I'm going to talk about in my next video regarding a BlackRock partnership, which is huge, but I mean, come on, you can't make this stuff up. An extremely wealthy, extremely smart private investment firm like Ark Invest, buying in at 400 and selling at 53, well, that should just make you sleep better at night. But I want to know what you guys are thinking about Cathie Wood and Ark Invest, because she has some predictions about Ethereum and of course Bitcoin by the year 2030. And that is that she said Ethereum is going to have a market cap of $20 trillion by the year 2030. And in case you're wondering what that would be worth per Ethereum, it's about $150,000 per Ethereum by the year 2030. Now, obviously, the rest of the crypto market would have to grow significantly, including Bitcoin. Now, she's been stated as predicting that Bitcoin is going to be worth over $500,000 by then, by the year 2030. So, $150,000 Ethereum, well, that's pretty much lockstep with the current values and market cap share of the crypto world. But 2030 is a long ways away, and now the crypto market alone would have to probably have a market cap of somewhere in the neighborhood of $80 to $100 trillion. So by 2030, well, they might have to do a lot more money printing by then, but of course, they may do a lot more money printing by then. All right, now let's talk about the CFTC versus the SEC, because just last night there was some news that broke about the bill that both Republicans and Democrats are crafting in order to give some type of regulatory guidance for the crypto space. So far, what they did have said Bitcoin and Ethereum should be labeled commodities and should be regulated by the CFTC. They also said that exchanges in the United States that trade Bitcoin and Ethereum need to come in and get registered with the CFTC. Now, the rest of the space, apparently it's still up for grabs. There's a lot of the crypto space that the SEC, of course, wants to regulate by enforcement, and the CFTC still thinks there's a lot of it that is going to be very commodity-like and should be regulated like a commodity or even just a standard currency. So right now, there's still a lot of negotiating that's up on the table. There's still a whole other bill, which was the Loomis-Gillibrand bill that, of course, puts the CFTC in charge of most of the crypto space and labels most cryptos as commodities. And in their bill, they don't make exchanges actually come in and register with the CFTC. So it's a little more broad in terms of that. And don't forget, we also have Blockchain Association, who's working directly with lawmakers down in DC, basically a lobbying group, And they're saying that stablecoins are the top priority for Washington, D.C. this year. So if there is any bill that's passed, it's most likely going to be a bill that regulates stablecoins. And even then, we might have to wait till the end of the year to see something. All right, folks. So now let's talk about what Ripple is doing and what the SEC is doing, because Ripple has a bunch of videos that they want authenticated in order to bring it into this case. There's actually 7 videos in which they have SEC and former SEC chairman making statements that is basically going to back up Ripple's defense in this case. So what they did was they said, well, we contacted the SEC and we said there's a bunch of these videos hosted on a digital platform, but we can't get access to them or have them authenticated unless we do it through a subpoena. The SEC said no, we're not agreeing to that. So what Ripple had to do was write a letter to the judge stating, listen, we need permission because the SEC, they're not agreeing to it, so we need you to give us the go-ahead in order to subpoena these third parties and get access to these videos. The SEC, not only did they say that they don't want Ripple doing that, they said, fine, well, if you're going to have those subpoenas going out, then we're going to open this case up to discovery again and delay things a whole lot longer, and we're going to be sending out subpoenas to the people that have videos that support our case. Now, of course, Ripple said these undisclosed videos that the SEC is going after are really just something to delay the case even further. So we're going to have to see where this one goes. Twists and turns at every step in this case. But from the legal analysis that I have seen on Twitter, they said getting subpoenas sent out and getting videos like this authenticated is nothing new to litigation. This should just be a normal process. But of course, the SEC, nothing is a normal process with the SEC. In my opinion, I think they see the walls closing in, not just on this case, but on their grasp of the cryptocurrency world as a whole, and Gary Gensler is really grasping at straws to keep his power in play. So I want to know what your thoughts are as far as what Cathie Wood is predicting for Ethereum. $20 trillion market cap, $150,000 per Ethereum. Well, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think, because after it comes from somebody who just lost hundreds of millions of dollars in a crypto stock, well, what they say, a lot of people don't exactly put a lot of stock and faith into what they say, even if they are fans of the crypto world. But let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Also, if you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing, hit that bell notification icon so you'll be notified when I release a video. Also, check out the community tab. I put up polls up there on a weekly, sometimes a daily basis. There are some fun polls with some very interesting reactions, poll results that you guys have been participating in. So if you haven't done that yet, go ahead and check that out. All right, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end, for smashing that thumbs up button. And as always, I'll see you guys on the next video.